Platform capitalism, understanding the economic logic of the digital age. Introduction, a new economic configuration. Platform capitalism describes a contemporary mode of economic organization in which digital platforms serve as the dominant intermediaries in value creation and exchange. Companies such as Amazon, Uber, Google, and Facebook do not just sell products or services. They create infrastructures that mediate markets, labor, and social interactions. These platforms harness network effects, user data, and algorithmic control to consolidate economic and social power, reshaping industries and labor relations in the process. From goods to infrastructure, what is a platform? Unlike traditional firms that produce goods or deliver direct services, platform companies operate as intermediaries that facilitate interactions between users, producers, advertisers, or service providers. For instance, Airbnb connects hosts with guests, while YouTube links content creators with audiences. These platforms profit by capturing and monetizing data from these exchanges, often without owning the underlying assets. Their value stems from their ability to become essential infrastructures, quasi-monopolistic ecosystems embedded in everyday life. Data as capital, surveillance, and extraction. At the heart of platform capitalism lies the commodification of user data. Platforms continuously collect, analyze, and monetize personal information through targeted advertising, recommendation systems, and behavioral nudging. This creates a form of surveillance capitalism, where economic value is extracted from predicting and influencing user behavior. Users, often unknowingly, become both the product and the labor force, generating valuable data through their everyday interactions. Algorithmic control and the future of work. Platform capitalism has also transformed labor. Digital labor platforms such as Uber, TaskRabbit, and Deliveroo rely on algorithmic management to coordinate and control workers. Gig workers are often framed as independent contractors, yet they remain tightly governed by opaque rating systems, dynamic pricing algorithms, and automated penalties. This shift erodes traditional labor protections and contributes to precarious, fragmented employment structures. Monopoly power and market concentration. Platform capitalism tends toward monopoly. Because of network effects, where the value of a platform increases with more users, successful platforms can quickly dominate their sectors. Barriers to entry are high, and smaller competitors often struggle to survive. As a result, a handful of tech giants accumulate disproportionate market share, lobbying power, and control over infrastructure, raising questions about antitrust regulation and democratic accountability. Global expansion and platform colonialism. Platforms operate globally, often exporting their business models to the global south. This expansion can be seen as a form of platform colonialism, where Western tech firms extract value from foreign markets while maintaining control over data, infrastructure, and terms of engagement. These dynamics can exacerbate digital inequalities and limit local innovation or regulatory autonomy. Resistance and alternatives. Despite its dominance, platform capitalism faces growing resistance. Labor organizing in the gig economy calls for data ownership rights, and advocacy for platform cooperativism, user-owned alternatives, reflect emerging challenges to the current system. Regulators, particularly in the EU, have also begun pushing back through privacy laws, antitrust actions, and platform accountability measures. Conclusion: the politics of platforms. Platform capitalism is more than a business model. It is a political economic system that shapes how value is produced, who controls infrastructure, and how labor and social life are organized. As platforms become increasingly embedded in the fabric of society, critical reflection on their economic logic and power structures becomes essential. Understanding platform capitalism is key to addressing broader questions about equity, labor rights, and democratic governance in the digital age. Stay tuned for more insights into business and the social sciences. If you found this overview helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on future topics you'd like us to cover. I'm Dr. Dog, wishing you a fantastic day ahead.